Who are you, really? Not your name, not your job, not what people see. When no one is watching, when there is no role to play, who are you beneath the surface? Psychology says most people don't truly know themselves, and the reason why might surprise you. Stay till the end, because the final truth changes everything. From childhood, we are taught how to behave, but rarely taught how to understand ourselves. We learn what is acceptable, what is rewarded, what is criticized. Slowly, we build a version of ourselves that fits into the world. But psychology shows that the person you present to others is not always the person you truly are. Your real self exists beneath habits, fears, memories, and expectations. To understand who you really are, we need to look inside the mind. Let's break it down. 1. The social self, who you show the world. Psychologists call this the social self. It is the version of you that adapts to situations. At school, you act one way. With friends, another. At home, something else. This doesn't mean you are fake. It means your brain is designed to adapt. Human beings evolved to belong. Belonging meant survival. So your mind learned to adjust to avoid rejection. But here's the truth. The social self is not your identity. It's your protection. 2. The conditioned self, who you were taught to be. Much of who you think you are comes from conditioning, from parents, teachers, culture, past experiences. If you were praised for being quiet, you learned silence. If you were criticized for emotions, you learned to hide them. Over time, these patterns feel like personality. But psychology says many traits are learned responses, not your true nature. You are not always shy. You may have learned caution. You are not always cold. You may have learned emotional control. The conditioned self is shaped by the past, not by choice. 3. The emotional self, what you feel but don't show. Your emotional self lives beneath the surface. It holds unspoken thoughts, suppressed emotions, unprocessed experiences. Many people disconnect from this part because emotions feel uncomfortable. But psychology shows ignored emotions don't disappear. They influence behavior quietly. Your reactions, habits, and decisions often come from emotions you haven't acknowledged yet. Understanding your emotional self is a key step toward knowing who you really are. 4. The thinking self, the voice in your head. That voice in your mind is not always you. Psychology explains that thoughts are automatic mental events. Many thoughts are based on fear, memory, assumption, past conditioning. Just because a thought appears doesn't mean it defines you. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that notices them. This distinction is powerful because when you stop identifying with every thought, you begin to see yourself clearly. 5. The true self, who you are without roles. So who are you really? Psychology suggests your true self appears when you are calm, you are not trying to impress, you are not afraid of judgment. It shows up in moments of honesty, when your actions match your values, when your behavior feels natural, not forced. The true self is not loud, it is consistent. It doesn't need approval, it doesn't need performance. It simply exists. 6. Why most people never meet their true self. Self-awareness requires courage, because meeting your real self means questioning beliefs, unlearning patterns, accepting uncomfortable truths. Many people stay busy to avoid self-reflection. Distraction feels safer than understanding. But psychology shows avoiding the self leads to confusion, not peace. The hidden truth. You are not broken. You are not lost. You are layered. Who you really are is not something you find overnight. It is something you uncover by removing what you are not. Roles fall away. Fear softens, awareness grows, and slowly, clarity appears. So next time you ask, "Who am I really?" remember this: you are not your past. You are not others' expectations. You are not your fears. You are the conscious mind learning to understand itself. And the more you observe, the more real you become. Because knowing who you are is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning.